Tim, I did the math. You know what is exactly 346 days away?
346 days away.
346 days away.
No.
Opening ceremony for the 2021 Tokyo Summer Games. We are inching closer.
The eventual loss of all my hair. But no, Tokyo Summer Games, 346 days away.
That already happened.
Got it.
Andre De Grasse, three-time Olympic medalist, getting ready for those games, joining us here on the line. Andre, how you doing, man? Welcome back to the show. How are things?
Hey, I'm good. How's it going, Tim? Good?
Pretty good. Sports is back. Are you happy sports is back? I'm happy sports is back. Are you happy sports is back?
Oh, yeah, I'm so happy. I mean, it's been a long way coming, so definitely just feels good to just lay on the couch and watch a couple games.
Have you been watching the Raptors at all? You've been our NBA insider in the past, and I don't want to hit you with a Raptors question, but have you been watching? And if so, what do you think?
Yeah, I just saw that we just clinched the number 2 seed. So it's pretty good. I think we got a great shot. The playoffs start next week, so I'm looking forward to it, watching it, and I think we could go all the way. So it's gonna be interesting.
Does it piss you off how the Raptors still don't get respect, Andre? Does it grind your gears, man? You're a competitor. You know what it's like sometimes if you don't get the respect you deserve. Does it annoy you that the Raptors are just being cast aside by the American media? Come on, you can vent with us.
I know. I mean, I get it. I hear it the worst because I'm here in Florida, and every time I don't get a chance to watch the Sportsnet or the TSN broadcast. So I'm watching the ESPN or TNT broadcast, and I feel like the only one that gives us respect sometimes is like Shaq. Shaq's the only guy, and everyone else just kind of they think we're not good enough. We lost Kawhi, and they're like, oh well, Raptors are they're going to get beat this year by Milwaukee. So I mean, it's all nonsense. But I feel like we got a great shot. Those guys are working hard. We got Spicy P and Lowry, and they're playing some great basketball right now.
By the way, we might be able to hook you up with one of those feeds if you want some Canadian television. I think we can talk to some peeps to maybe get you some Canadian feeds down there south of the border.
Yeah, definitely.
We're seeing some pretty good shooting numbers in the bubble. Hockey's been pretty tight in the bubble. Then you come out running a 9.7 or 9.97. Like, is that focus in quarantine? Is that rest? Is that what you expected? Like, what did it feel like to get back out there and then run sub 10?
I know. I was surprised at myself when I ran that fast because I was like, I've been in quarantine. I've been resting. Coach actually told me, he was like, yeah, I mean, it's easier to do it one time, but when you go to the champs, you got to do it multiple times. So that's where all that that extra work comes in. So definitely just you might be able to do it one time, but you're not going to be able to do it 2 or 3 times when you need to. So we got to continue to put in that work. So definitely, it's been a struggle, but we're going to shut down the season at the end of this month and get ready for next year.
We are 346 days away from the start of the 2021 Tokyo Summer Games. Andre De Grasse, 3-time Olympic medalist, Canadian legend, here on Tim and Sid. Are you back at full training, Andre? Like, the time would suggest yes, but are you still missing out on certain things you would normally do?
Yeah, we haven't really been, training as much. Kind of just right now, just doing some fitness training. Haven't been really doing no speed work. We're gonna just, we're going like 3 or 4 days a week right now. So we're just doing some, regular routine stuff. But we're just gonna wait till the start of the season again in October and wait for next year to get ready again. So right now, just relax and watch a little bit of basketball and baseball and go from there.
Have you heard anything about the Olympics or potential World Championships?
Yeah, we haven't heard much yet, anything recently, but we're hoping that the games still go through, and everything tries to go back to normal hopefully in the next 3-4 months. If not, we're hoping that maybe we'll do something like the bubble, like how the NHL and NBA has been doing at the Olympics. If that's something that can happen, that would be great. So I think everyone's just trying to lay out their options, and eventually we'll hear more in the near future.
If there had to be a bubble for an Olympic Games, that would be the most boring athletes' village ever. Like, that just defeats the purpose, right? Like, I don't want to get into details, Andre, but the athletes' village is a good time, right? It's a good time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the bubble, it would be cool. I mean, no one can leave, but they do a great job with the Olympic Village just from like the Rio, when we went to Rio. So I'm for sure that they would try to make that bubble, the greatest bubble in the world.
Well, my point is the social distancing that would have to take place. You know what I'm saying? The social distancing that would have to take place.
Yeah, but if everyone's in the bubble, can you relax on the social distancing is what might be the other side of that.
I know, right? Yeah, because if everyone's getting tested before they get in the bubble and they sanitize the bubble and everything, I think if everyone still wears their mask, I think we'll be pretty good. You might want to take a little bit, cautious, but I think we'll be all right.
Andre De Grasse joining us here on Tim and Sid, longtime Tim and citizen. We always appreciate when he joins us here. Listen, you're not just close to, if not the fastest man on planet Earth. You're not just one of our NBA insiders, but I've heard that you're also a model, helping unveil the Hudson's Bay Tokyo Games collection, which I see contains a little Canadian tuxedo aspect in a jean jacket that was added to the mix. Which bay did you frequent most as a kid? Are we talking strictly Markville? Were you over in my hood at Fairview Mall? Scarborough Town Ute action was strong. Did you mess with Eaton Center? Which bay did you go to the most?
Yeah, I would say between Markville and Scarborough Town Center. that was my go-to.
Right. And food court at each one. When you were cheating and you were smashing food court at either Scarborough Town Center, which has changed remarkably in the last 10 years, or Markville, what was your go-to spot in the food court?
I used to like, I don't even know if it's still there anymore, but I used to like Manchuak. I think that's how you say it.
Which one?
I think it's called Manchuak. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Yeah. Shut up, Manchuak.
I used to just go there for the orange chicken.
Yes.
So and the noodles, but that was my spot back there. I don't know if it's still there anymore. I haven't been there in a while.
All right.
But I would say that was my spot. That was definitely my spot.
The Bay. I grew up in Mississauga, so the Bay at Erin Mills Town Center that was attached to the mall. Like, we all had our own special mall entrances. Like, we had our specific. Like, you had your comfortable spot to get in. I hated the main entrance. It was just too busy, and I get recognized, and it just becomes a thing. So I just go into the Bay. I go into the Bay, and I just walk through. Are there some earrings for a special someone that I can see? I'll just cut through the Bay quickly. And then I'm in the mall, and I'm in a Foot Locker. I'm at all kinds of spots, and it was just that's my Bay memory growing up. That's my Bay memory.
Manchuak still exists. Manchuak
it still exists. Yeah. All right.
Still at Scarborough Town Center too.
Perfect.
Andre, I want to get this line in here through Hudson's Bay and the COC and the Canadian Paralympic Committee. The Team Canada collection, also, it's worth noting, 10% of proceeds from Tokyo 2020 Team Canada will be invested in the Team Canada Return to Sport program, supporting athletes to safely return to training and competition. So I wanted to get that line in there. Did they ask you to design some of this, Andre? Like, is that a thing you would like to do one day? Like, you're going to be at another 3 or 4 Olympics, God willing. Like, would you like some input in how these look?
Yeah. Eventually that would be nice if they asked me for my input. But I think that without my input, they did a great job on the jacket, the denim jean jacket. I think it really, everyone has been telling me how much they really love it. That was actually one of my favorite pieces from the collection. So I'm happy that I got to actually wear it and model it. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's just amazing. Like on the back, it has Tokyo all the way to Paris in 2024 with some graffiti on it. The maple leaf on the front. So I mean, this is a great jacket. So it's definitely something that I could wear on a daily basis, and definitely like, you know, on holidays like Canada Day and things like that. So, you know, definitely everyone should go get it, thebay.com, or there's, you know, their store, Markville, Scarborough Town Center, wherever Aaron knows. But it's definitely a great jacket. So I'm excited to wear the piece.
Just to emphasize the point further, Team Canada collection for Tokyo 2020, as Andre just said, thebay.com. If you want to check it out online, I'm not much of an online clothes shopper. I know this is a shock to no one, but I'm going through the page here, and if you like clothes and or Canada, I think you're going to like what you see. There's some pretty, and who doesn't like both, Tim? Find me someone who doesn't like clothes and Canada, living in Canada. I think this is right up your alley. Andre, hopefully in 346 days, we're going to see you walking into a stadium wearing some of this. And representing. I mean, I'm not optimistic much in my life, but I am optimistic about what next year will look like at this time. Hopefully, and hopefully you're getting ready for a 100 meter and a 200 and a 4x100, and we'll get to see Andre De Grasse at the top of his game. Listen, we always appreciate you when you drop by. Stay safe down there. We'll talk again soon, man.
All right, thanks, guys. You too. I appreciate it.
All right, be well.